All right, we're at the Vermont 2013 Fall Foray.
Hi, I'm David Fisher from beautiful tropical Syracuse, and it's great to be on another Chris Matherly MorelMushroomHunting.com mushroom hunt.
All right, let's go have some fun.
Hi, Charlie Day. I'm all the way over from New Hampshire.
Okay, all right.
That's it.
And how long have you been mushroom hunting?
Since last year.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Name and where you're from.
I'm Jeremy DeVoid.
I'm Jess Whitaker.
Okay.
We're from Canaan.
Okay.
And I've been mushrooming since 2006.
Okay.
Took a graduate course when I was in college and got really obsessed with it. Now I
Okay.
can't get enough of it. So.
All right. It's like adult Easter egg hunting, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is.
All right. All right.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm from Montreal.
Okay. Any experience with mushrooming? It's fairly new? Or?
Well, it's new to me. However, when I was a child, my mother would pick mushrooms from our garden, and the neighbors were sure we'd be poisoned. And now I miss that, so I want to discover it again.
All right, you're gonna have some fun, I'll tell you. And just to warn you, it's an addiction. So once you get out there and have all this fun, you can't stop.
And I'm the lady that had a board game when I was a child.
Oh
with
yeah, that's right.
mushrooms.
I gotta research that for sure. All right, name where you from.
Greg Gunderson from New York City.
Okay.
Jerry Kreitzer from New York City.
All right. And
I've been mushrooming since my father put a mushroom in my hands.
okay. All right.
40, 50 years.
Okay. And what's your favorite mushroom?
That's a toughie. I guess Morels and porcinis.
Okay. That would be right there with mine too.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Lavina's is
and
porcini.
she's
I'm a novice, but I've
Okay.
been on a couple forays with my personal expert.
Okay. Well, sounds good. We'll have some fun. All right. You're no stranger
Howdy.
to this.
Hey, Joe Metzen from Tiverton, Rhode Island. Back for my third time with Chris. Always fun. Always looking for the next thing. Been doing this for about 8 years now. I don't have a favorite except the next one that I haven't found yet. So I just found a brand new one last week or so, the dog nose fungus. I have it here. I forgot to bring it, but I will. So.
Well, I'm stoked. I've already got 2 species that I found yesterday that I haven't eaten yet, so I can add that to my over 200 collection.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm Todd. I'm from Vermont.
I'm Sarah from West Rutland, Vermont.
Okay, Todd, you were here a few years ago for Morel.
Yeah, I was here in 2010 for Morel, so this is my second trip. And I knew Sarah would really enjoy this. This is her first year mushroom hunting.
All right.
Started with Morels.
Okay, cool.
And, we had a good
Attic.
Morel season, so now she wants to learn all sorts of other ones.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot more stuff out in the fall than there is in the spring. I mean, Morels are my favorite, but the fall is just cool because there's so many things out there.
It's such a mixed bag.
Yep. All right.
Hi, I'm Randy Shankman, and I'm from Belchertown, Mass.
Okay.
And I've been in mushroom hunting or gathering or whichever since 2005. I was unemployed, well, the 2005 school year. I was unemployed for a year, and my friend Mike Becklow said, come, I'll teach you something new. So
Yep.
that's how I learned whatever I know at the moment.
Yep. Well, he's the black trumpet freak, so he probably had you doing
Yeah,
black
we've been
trumpets.
doing black trumpets, and we do morels. I guess I have like a list of maybe 5 or 6 that I'm really sure of, and that's what we look for all the time.
Yep.
Maybe 7. I don't
Well,
know.
we're going to broaden your horizons.
That's why I'm here. is
Okay.
to have our horizons
All right.
broadened.
Okay.
Sam Andrews from Amherst, Mass.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have some fun, and you're gonna learn a lot, I'm sure. Great. All right. Good to meet you. All right. We'll start right here. Name and where you're from.
I am Emiko from Brattleboro.
All right.
Victoria from New York City.
Okay.
Jenny from Putney, Vermont.
Okay.
Robin from Westmoreland, New Hampshire.
Dave from Brattleboro, Vermont.
Eli.
Rachel from Brattleboro.
Where are you from?
Jody Lawson from Plattsburgh, New York.
Okay.
Jeremy from Canaan, New Hampshire.
All right.
Jess from Canaan, New Hampshire.
All right. Glad to have you guys back.
Introduce us.
It's my mom, Mel. I'm Mason. We're from Bradwell, Vermont.
All right. Well, let's go find some mushrooms.
Let's do that.
This is a 2014 fall Vermont Foray. We got one more coming in. What's name and where you're from?
Oh, Terry, and I'm from Spofford, New Hampshire.
All right. A hunt here about 15 miles away this morning. It's all private land and everything we're going on. And Zoe, it's her property. We went there last year and did real well. Found some lobsters, and she's just learning mushrooming and stuff too. And she's kind enough to let us use a couple of her properties. And so then we're going to break for. So if anybody wants to go swimming, if they get hot, she said it's fine to go swimming.
I swam yesterday,
Really?
so don't say that.
Yeah. I'm sure the water temperature is probably warmer than the air temperature, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the langostino.
Some corals not edible?
All of them are edible. If you eat too much of some of them, they can, look how pretty that one is, that orange one.
Now, are these the same?
Yeah,
this one?
This
or
one's
is this just dried out.
Yeah, this one's a younger species. It's more it's more orange, and it just fades a little bit with age.
And if you wanted to eat them, which is better to pick?
It doesn't matter. They're all good.
Hang on a second. I want a pretty picture with your knife
Yeah, that's a pretty one right there.
Something poisonous.
Well, what did you find over there, Fisher?
Just keep the root, the dirt off of it.
Nobody getting sick.
Cut.
Cut it.
Okay. Okay. No, I get it. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. No, I found them. Yeah, we get.
Is it okay to collect the ones that have a little bit of the weight?
As long as they're firm.
Yeah. Oh, there's a salamander in this one.
Yeah, here's a lobster. Anybody hadn't seen a lobster?
Oh, for this side.
Todd found a lobster there.
I've been to Atlanta.
Really?
That's a rooted Zerula. It's edible also. Yep. When you pluck them, they're going to have a root that goes down. See that?
Oh, no kidding. I've never seen that.
Yeah, they're definitely edible.
Where is that guy?
It's a rooted Zerula.
A rooted Zerula.
Check that. It has a root right on it.
X-U-R-A Zerula.
Are there a lot of species that have this kind of feature?
There's 2 or 3, and but we're going to find a lot of those. So, get them all, and that way I can, because they're not.
They'll cook up.
Yeah,
pretty small.
right. That way I can have enough to everybody can taste it.
Around here.
That's a polypore.
That's a rooted
That's a polypore.
It didn't look bully, but I saw the pores.
Yep.
I figured it was just very cool.
Yeah, I've eaten them. They actually have a pretty good flavor.
This is new to me. This is coming.
A little hard to tell. It's so shriveled up. But. All right, good lobsters.
Good lobsters.
Okay.
There's only one polypore that's rooted, right?
Yeah. Exactly. New ones.
Well, like Bonderzulia Berkeley eyes, usually there's sort of a bit of a root or a subterranean part of the stalk.
Those things are like huge, right? It's the smallest lobster mushroom I've ever found.
I think that one's good and firm.
A lot of mushrooms have a
The scaly vase chanterelle is edible to 4 out of 5 people, so it's classified as poisonous.
Because the 4th or 5th
This one
person
is
gets
poisonous?
really sick.
Yep.
Some kind of amino acids,
on that?
yes.
On that.
Some kind of amino acids or proteins that some people are sensitive to, but they're so sensitive to it. I almost think it might have been on the front cover, but anyway, it was a very prominent photo of this mushroom. It could be much prettier, much more orange on
out
the
in
top,
Pacific Northwest,
much more yellow on
incredible.
here. And they labeled it Chanterelles siberius, the edible chanterelle.
Really?
And that's so typical, and that's why magazines and newspapers, I think probably 75% of magazine and newspaper articles I've seen about mushrooms, wild mushrooms, that deal with the issue of edibility, do something that at least could make somebody sick.
Got some
Can I
big.
ask you to hold these?
Sure.
I'll take
A nice patch of hedgehogs here. Nice ones here. Needed somebody with a basket to come get some hedgehogs. I haven't spread out, but there's a whole bunch right through here. Big fat one right there. Oh, that's cool.
Are those the regular puffballs we can eat?
Yep, absolutely.
These guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good. Some nice hedgehogs.
3 right here.
Oh, you found some there. Those are the umbelatum there.
Good? Bad?
Good, absolutely.
Good.
They got the belly button. They're the belly button hedgehog. These
All
are
right.
the condoms.
Okay.
Hedgehogs are definitely one of my top 10s.
Okay.
What do they say?
One. All right.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Scared him. Yeah, that's a Hen-of-the-Woods. Fried chicken mushroom likes to grow right in the gravel. You grow right in the middle of the driveway.
I joke, and you can't have it. Ah!
You're the one telling it.
Oh.
People send me and David pictures all the time for ID.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And so,
all right.
So can you identify me right now from the angle you're looking at me?
I don't think I could.
You don't think you could, right? So people send us photos of mushrooms, and they do the same thing. They send us photos of the tops of their heads, and you can't tell David Fisher from Gary Linkoff, from David Aurora, from anybody else from the top of the head. You can see my gills. And then maybe you'll have a chance of putting a name on me.
Yeah,
and I'm not edible.
We need tops and bottoms and the whole 9 yards for sure.
I get that all the time too. And just like, can I eat?
Oh.
Well, has everybody had fun so far?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Is that the Miller tapioca?
Love song for the earth. Welcome, let's walk by Blue Heron Pond in these sacred woods. In these stories and poems I've spoken of life around this pond. Of the foxes, beavers, deer, and every so often black bears who amble down from the hills. The dozens of birds who make their home here. The flowers and plants who sing to each other, even in their slumbering winter dreams. This is the microcosm of heaven. Water, life, abundance, peace. The serenity of the pond from season to season, and the simple meditation of waking up each day, writing poems is the great joy that fills my spirit. Some days are spent not even writing, just sitting here, watching life unfold and being astonished. These poems and stories are windows to the sublime joy when imagination and reality blend. Voila! The monk, Lee Pond, who lives by the pond, makes his debut here. And by the way, he told me he appreciates your part of this world. I grieve for the violence and pain on the planet and offer these poems as prayers for healing. A love song for Gaia, great Mother Earth who has offered us heaven on earth. How do we nurture and revere this heaven? The blue heron of this pond. She is the spirit guide and muse who graces these waters and blesses our journey. We are caretakers of this sacred garden. Come, let us walk by the shores of Blue Heron Pond. So welcome.
And they're edible?
Well, they're hallucinogenic.
Oh, no, I've stopped doing
And
that.
there's only about 50 pounds of them here.
About 8 years in jail.
Not illegal.
No, do you want to have a party tonight and have fun?
No, I dare you to sell those online.
Is that what they are?
Yeah. If you taste a little piece, it should be very bitter. And it should, if you smell it, it should have a really nice anisette-like aroma.
And what is
Crush a little bit of the cap and smell the gill side.
But what are they?
Laughing Jim. Call
Laughing
them.
Jim?
I
I
didn't
love
catch
the
the
name.
whole name.
It's very wet.
Yes.
It's very mild where I just smelled it.
Oh yeah.
What is
Anisette,
it
and if you taste it, anisette or almond extract or something.
When you break the gill. Yeah, here.
And if you taste a little piece, it should be distinctly bitter.
I was making a beeline for it when you said that. I just want you to know that.
All right.
What is it?
Boletus edulis.
Our first porcini of the day.
Oh.
It's a nice one too. It's young.
All right, look at your, hold your black trumpets up there. All right. We got Sewillas here. Chicken fat Sewillas. Fisher. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Should we collect
I think we came by here earlier. Everybody walked right by that nice Arisim right there. Right off the trail.
Well, mushrooms.
Yeah.
Are there any other?
These smell like honey or maple syrup.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So
They are
this
so
clump was together and that one was by itself.
What is this?
So,
I have to find the right angle and take a photo of you and share it with my brothers and sisters.
Kinds of goodies, huh?
What does this look like?
Oh, yeah.
This. Do you see that there is a?
If I can get the smell here.
That one smells. That one smells like
curry.
Sensibilus. Melita sensibilus, right?
Sensibilis.
Sensibilus, okay.
What do you?
Yeah, let me try.
I'm not getting the aroma on this at all.
No, I didn't get it at all.
But it looks the same, and the two.
Pretty colorful basket too.
Boy, somebody put a lot of time and effort into picking a lot of those little puffballs. Who did that?
Do you know what roll means?
That was us.
It wasn't that much time.
You should get like a special.
There were a lot of them.
are they edible?
Those are just,
Yeah.
they're all.
So basically, she's got the gray ears of the snowflake, but she's also got patches of tiger.
The brickhat bowling. There is also a brickhat mushroom.
It's gray tails.
Okay.
Now is there Felina's Texas?
A little bit. Might as well take your phone. And Joe didn't come today?
Oops.
There's one right in the middle of the trap.
Mushrooms everywhere.
Here's your white corals.
Okay, these white corals right here are absolutely choice. See the pink,
Right in the middle. I can't believe it.
pink tinging there. What is the genus exactly, David?
Ramariopsis kunsii is the name. It's really important that you see that pink because there's another species. Just a couple of nasty reports. People confusing one species for another.
A couple of nice parasols here.
Yum.
My
Where do you see
mama
them?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
2 trees covered in it.
oyster.
Oh, really? Oyster?
Yeah.
Cool. Lots of big hedgehogs.
You should see
Yeah.
hedgehogs some other people got.
Really? Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, look at this.
Holy
ball.
mackerel.
And look at
This is a beautiful basket of mushrooms. I found this, Chris, when we didn't find matsus. So I keep going down.
Lord, look at the size of that black trumpet.
Kept going down past that pond, and there's a field on the right, and the
And goodies?
We got a very strange mushroom.
Okay.
Very strange. Tooth on the top, pores on the bottom.
Yes.
You know what it is?
Yeah, it's Hydenella. It's just it's an inverted Hydenella. What do you find?
Turkey tail.
Oh, turkey tails in there?
All turkey tail.
Did you find a hen?
No.
Yeah,
not,
we
not
looked
on
under
Morel.
a lot of them.
Some big black
I saw her
trumpets.
walking up with that. And I thought
Yeah,
it
that's
was a
what I
hen
thought it was
first.
too.
Then we got a few little.
Yeah, well, so we got some black
Yellowfoots.
trumpets, but then a lot of yellowfoots, and then we started finding a lot of the yellowfoots that were brown.
Yep, that's igni color.
And-
Chanterelles igni color.
Right at the very end. We focused on the edibles today.
Cool. Nice bag.
Are these nettles here?
Just drop them in like that.
What are they?
Nettles and pokeweed. Say again?
Over 50 edible.
That's the most ever in any foray I've ever done.
Really? Exactly.
Yeah.
Really?
So is that time of year, do you think?
Yeah, around 30 has probably been.
Yeah.
Over 50 edible species. That's not bad at all now, is it?
How many we've left behind not edible.
Yeah.
You know
As
what I mean?
many, probably.
Chris, how do you get 50? You're going into like each individual pile, the types within the pot.
Clumps. I mean, we might have, close, 60 or who knows. There's a ton.
Okay, the pokeweed is over here. Get you a little bowl and a fork over here. And I'll dip you out some. And just keep your bowl because that's going to be for the soup also. Get the soup going now. Everybody just had pokeweed. Stinging nettle quesadillas. These are stinging nettle quesadillas.
Oh, I love
Go
stinging
ahead and take
nettle.
one. Go ahead and take one.
Take one. Stinging nettle is so good for you. It's so high
I
in
know it.
iron and vitamin C.
Okay, everybody, stinging nettle quesadillas.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put them right there.
Sounds good.
This bruschetta is
I was watching the show one day and you like
all kinds of sous
What's
chefs.
in the quesadilla now?
Stinging nettle and cheese. That's it.
these.
Delicious.
You like the stinging nettle quesadillas? You like the pokeweed too?
Pokeweed was awesome.
Scallions,
I haven't tried the
bacon.
pokeweed yet, but
I got another batch coming.
yeah.
All right, let's go put these stuffed jalapenos on the grill. Excuse me, David.
I'm gonna make some of Okay. They're in Georgia at the University of Georgia college football game. That his cousin.
Okay, we've got toasted bread with olive oil, toasted on the grill.
Yeah.
Sauteed mushrooms.
That's balance.
Garden tomatoes with garden fresh picked basil, and a mixture of foraged mushrooms that we foraged today. And it's going to be mushroom bruschetta.
Okay.
Mix all that together, and we'll coat the top impression. Okay, mushroom bruschetta.
David happy. David very happy. David Palace happy.
Nice color.
Not gonna be as pretty as when Paul does, but next year.
He arranges it really pretty.
Oh, what? He's just
Such a freaking. Okay, it says it's 7.
All right, you guys enjoy.
You want a picture of my hand in there with it too?
You guys enjoy, and I'm going to enjoy.
Smells good.
My husband is
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
delicious.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, what's the verdict on the bruschetta?
Excellent.
You're gonna have one, Chris?
Yeah, I had one. I'm gonna have another one though. Come get the wild mushroom soup now.
Yummy.
Spoons are in there on the table if you hadn't already got one.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's got about 15 species in it. What's the soup taste like?
Absolutely delicious. This
tried
is
it
like an awesome experience.
Yeah, this is the
Mhm.
best experience.
And it's so
Liking the
fresh.
soup?
Oh God, this is so good. Terrific.
Good stuff, huh?
Oh.
All right, stuffed jalapenos. Got the stuffed jalapenos already out there now. We've got scallop and 20 mushroom pasta, and our chicken with the Alfredo sauce to dip over it. Okay, the first species is parasol and hericium with the pink hericium. Next species is rooted zarula and man on horseback. Now we have the orange coral and the common chanterelle. All right, now we have Hen-of-the-Woods and hericium. Now we have the platterful mushroom and hedgehogs. All right, now we have black trumpets and lobster. Now we have honey mushrooms and gypsy mushrooms. Now we have king bolete and purple lacaria. I did purple Cortinarius and the Rusula variata, but they didn't get it filmed. Now we have the yellow Rusula and the yellowfoot Chanterelle. Now we have the Russell's Bolete and some little puffballs. Alright, the last one is aborted Entalomas and Suillus. Thanks for helping clean up.
No problem.
So closing comments. Did you learn anything? You have fun? What's?
Had a blast, actually.
Had a really good time. Learned a lot.
All right.
Wish it was a week long and not 2 days.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I hope it was a good start for your honeymoon. So.
It was.
It was.
So,
Congratulations!
Yep.
When did you get married?
Last Saturday.
Oh, come on!
No joke.
Never mentioned that.
I know, we did. Yeah, last Saturday.
Did I break out the champagne?
No, we're
good. Yeah, we had a blast.
All right. Well,
And thank you a lot,
Well, no
Chris.
wonder you're such a good sport.
well, it was great having you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good.
All right. Closing comments.
Oh, whatever I could say wouldn't do justice to the fun I had. I can identify 5 mushrooms now.
Okay.
I know that if I don't know what it is, don't eat it. The walks in the wood were very zen. A lot of great people, good food. This dinner at the end was just amazing.
All
What
right.
can I say?
I'm glad you had a good time.
It was more than I could ever dream of. Thank
All
you.
right. We'll come back now.
Yep.
All right. All right. Zoe?
Yeah, this is my second foray, and it's not going to be my last. It's really one of the most fun things I can think about doing. Walking in the woods, it's like an Easter egg hunt, but better. You know, it's just magical finding all these new friends, and then the people friends that you make, the other mushroom lovers. It's fabulous. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you in the spring. All right. Closing comments.
We had a great time. We found way more species of mushrooms than we thought we were going to.
Me too.
Tried a lot of new types and found some mushrooms that I was looking forward to finding and glad we did find.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm stuffed.
Yeah.
Everything was so delicious.
It's really full.
There's still so much more on the table.
All right. You guys can take some home.
Crazy. Awesome. I
All
had
right.
so much fun.
All right. We appreciate it. Keep in touch.
Okay, had a great time. The food was great. The people are in the foray was great, and I might consider coming back again next year.
All right. All right. Glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
Any final comments, David?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everything is great. I love coming to your events, Chris.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Closing comments.
So I came a novice. I feel like I've learned a lot.
She's a pro now.
I'm a pro now.
Good.
I had a great time, and I had a great time learning how to cook some of the mushrooms with you, and you were a tremendous cook.
All right.
Great cook.
Good deal.
Really good.
Well, we come to New York City, we'll look you up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely do.
We'll have a fun night.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right. Closing comments.
You want to go first? Go ahead. Oh, I thought it was great. I'm thoroughly exhausted, and I learned a whole bunch of things about different mushrooms that I didn't know before. And so I feel like I've expanded my repertoire and can pick a few more mushrooms than the original list. And the food was great.
All right. Glad you enjoyed it.
Raw. Of course, I probably gained about 10 pounds, but...
No, we walked it off. That's the thing. We can't feel guilty.
Oh, all right. That's good. Thanks for the rationale.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the combination of the entire weekend, the whole event, being outdoors, learning new things, getting great masters in their field to impart their knowledge, and then finishing up with the cooking is just wonderful.
All right. Well, good deal. It's good to meet you, and you keep in touch now.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Okay, you guys got party favors to take home.
Yeah. So you're
Help
filming
yourself.
the food
I already
fest?
did. Sorry, people.
How do we approach this?
Yeah, the anarchist is
If you have a bag or a
Better
basket,
beach.
just grab a few of each.
Oh.
I mean, that way you can sample
Yeah,
a little bit of everything. Hey, no, there's puffballs here, people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to make puffballs.
I'm going to take some.
When we were doing the sampling, did you guys like the puffballs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were good.
they're surprisingly good, huh?
Which one did we
what are these here?
Yeah, you can.
Then you pulverize it and...
Yep.
This
Sure can.
This guy here, are we going to find Nettle?
Yeah, probably.
Hey Dave, you want to cut?
Yeah. So, but it looks like somebody ate a little bit of this one.
Yeah, it's still squirrels do nibble on them sometime, but nothing wrong with it.
You got bitter one?
Okay.
People can see because as they walk through in here, they can pick tons of them.
Yeah, there's yellowfoot chanterelles all over here, guys.
What's that? What we're saying?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a bolete.
Hey, is this that one thing?
That's painted suillus, and that one's been attacked by another fungus, almost like a lobster mushroom. So it's no good, but that one's a good one.
Do you want to keep that just?
Why don't you hold the bag because I'm filming?
So what about this little guy right here?
Yeah, keep him.
Is this one of those peppery ones that Red said?
Yes. Yeah, just keep the small. They have teeth on the bottom.
Right.
Instead of, they don't have pores or gills, they have teeth. That's a hedgehog.
Oh, great.
That is a choice. I like them even better than chanterelles.
Wow, so they have pores?
They have teeth. Little teeth.
Oh, teeth, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got us an Orion Salamander here.
Oh, really? Is this
Oh, look how cute. Hello. Hi, real man.
Beautiful. These yellow ones here. No Hen-of-the-Woods
I was
at all.
really after lobster and hens. There's so many big oaks, I just can't believe there wasn't any hen. That's chicken fat suillus.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
So chicken fat just I don't like the name. It doesn't sound like I'm going to like it.
It's because it's the color of chicken fat. That's why.
Taste. What's that?
That is a yellowfoot. Sometimes they're brown on top.
A little older. Is that what is this one?
That's a lactarius, I believe. Yep. It's got yellow
This?
milk. It's not any good.
Okay.
That's a chicken fat suillus. It has sponges on the bottom.
So, yellowfoot, if it's, then it's tiny. I mean, if you wait, it's gonna go
They grow for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Angus cross. It's got seasoning in it, and then it's just dusted with black trumpet powder and seared.
Nice.
This is like a black, a red color.
Paul, what are these?
This is a Scotch plain. Explain your dish there.
It's it's an adaptation on Paulie's recipe of stuffed chicken. It's got chanterelles, chanterelle powder, and cendré cheese.
Okay. You just wrap the chicken breast?
Yeah, I hammered it out and then basically wrapped it.
You look great.
Well, here. It's hot.
Want it?
So you're pouring a chanterelle sauce on top of it then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your sauce consist of?
It's basically a beurre blanc with white wine, chanterelles, and veal stock.
Okay.
Here you go.
Perfect shape too.
Yeah. Yeah, they go all the way up here. And there's some brown ones up there too.
Yeah, luckily we have the tall people here.
Yeah.
There's just the one tree.
One. Hey, you turned the wrong way.
Alright. How many more we got?
How much do you want?
How long do you want her to be up there?
You want a knife to cut them, or maybe not?
We're trying to get that big one up there.
You have to stick over then.
Yeah, Paul, see what you can
do.
No, it's not crown tip, it's the yellow coral. It's edible. Thanks for helping clean up.
No problem.
So closing comments. Did you learn anything? You have fun? What's?
Had a blast, actually.
Had a really good time. Learned a lot.
All right.
Wish it was a week long and not 2 days.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I hope it was a good start for your honeymoon. So
It was.
It was.
So,
Congratulations!
Yep.
Wait, when did you get married?
Last Saturday.
Oh, come on!
No joke.
Never mentioned that.
I know, we did. Yeah, last Saturday.
Did I break out the champagne?
No, we're
good.
That
Yeah,
is
we
so
had a
great.
blast.
all right. Well,
And thank you a lot,
Well, no
Chris.
wonder you're such a good sport.
well, it was great having you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good.
All right. Closing comments.
Oh, whatever I could say wouldn't do justice to the fun I had. I can identify 5 mushrooms now.
Okay.
I know that if I don't know what it is, don't eat it. The walks in the wood were very zen. A lot of great people, good food. This dinner at the end was just amazing.
All
What
right.
can I say?
I'm glad you had a good time.
It was more than I could ever dream of. Thank
All
you.
right. We'll come back now.
Yep.
All right.
So.
All right. Zoe.
Yeah, this is my second foray, and it's not going to be my last. It's really one of the most fun things I can think about doing. Walking in the woods, it's like an Easter egg hunt, but better. You know, it's
sure.
just magical finding all these new friends, and then the people friends that you make, the other mushroom lovers.
That's right.
It's fabulous. Thank
That's
you
right.
so much.
All right. We'll see you in the spring. All right. Closing comments.
We had a great time. We found way more species of mushrooms than we thought we were going to.
Me too.
Tried a lot of new types and found some mushrooms that I was looking forward to finding and glad we did find.
Me too. I'm stuffed. Everything was so delicious.
It's really full.
There's still so much more on the table.
All right. You guys can take some home.
Crazy. Awesome. I
All
had
right.
so much fun.
All right. We appreciate it. Keep in touch.
Okay, had a great time. The food was great. The people are in the Foray was great, and I might consider coming back again next year.
All right. All right. Glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
Any final comments, David?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everything is great. I love coming to your events, Chris.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Closing comments.
So I came a novice. I feel like I've learned a lot.
She's a pro now.
I'm a pro now.
Good.
I had a great time, and I had a great time learning how to cook some of the mushrooms with you, and you were a tremendous cook.
All right.
Great cook.
Great
Good deal.
Really good.
Well, we come to New York City, we'll look you up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely do.
We'll have a fun night.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right. Closing comments.
You want to go first? Go ahead. Oh, I thought it was great. I'm thoroughly exhausted, and I learned a whole bunch of things about different mushrooms that I didn't know before. And so I feel like I've expanded my repertoire and can pick a few more mushrooms than the original list. And the food was great.
All right. Glad you enjoyed it.
Raw. Of course, I probably gained about 10 pounds, but...
No, we walked it off. That's the thing. We can't feel guilty.
Oh, all right. That's good. Thanks for the rationale.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the combination of the entire weekend, the whole event, being outdoors, learning new things, getting great masters in their field to impart their knowledge, and then finishing up with the cooking is just wonderful.
All right. Well, good deal. It's good to meet you, and you keep in touch now.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Okay, you guys got party favors to take home.
Yeah. So you're
Help
filming
yourself.
with your food
I already
fest?
did. Sorry, people.
How do we approach this?
Yeah, the anarchist is
If you have a bag or a
Better
basket,
beach.
just grab a few of each.
I mean, that way you can sample.
Yeah.
A bit of every.
Pretty colorful basket too.
Boy, somebody put a lot of time and effort into picking a lot of those little puffballs. Who did that?
Do you know what roll means?
That was us.
It wasn't that much time.
You should get like a
There
special.
were a
Wow.
lot of them.
Are they edible?
Yeah.
So basically, she's got the gray ears like a brick cat. She's also got patches of tiger.
The brick cat bowl. There is also a brick cat mushroom.
It's that's gray tails.
Now is there beliefs Texas?
Hey, no, there's puffballs here, people.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make puffballs.
I'm gonna take some.
When we were doing the sampling, did you guys like the puffballs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good.
They're surprisingly good, huh?
What
just dry
these
them
here?
in
Yeah,
the dryer?
you can.
Then you pulverize it and
Yep.
Ooh, this is
Sure
the
can.
best soup I've ever had in my life. It's amazing.
Well, you guys picked them, so I put them in. We got
It's
a lot of mushrooms in
incredible.
there.
You're an incredible cook.
A lot of stuff in there. Glad you enjoy it.